Right. How you doing, everyone? Welcome to Nuke the Fridge. We have Andrea Muñoz, one of the superstars over there at Bullet Train, which releases on August the 5th. And I'm very excited. Thanks for being here with Nuke the Fridge.
Hi, how are you? Thank you for having me. I don't know about superstar, but thank you.
You're getting there, though. This is, you have a great presence on screen. This movie is insane. Have you had a chance to check it out yet?
No, I wanted to watch it at the premiere. I wanted to be a surprise.
Oh, wow. So I'm sure you're aware of this, but it has a massive cast.
Oh,
so like my question is, who's left? Who do you want to perform with that you haven't been on screen with? Who would you share the screen with?
That is on the movie?
That's not in the movie. Like, who's left? You got everybody. You got
I know, right?
So many great stars, right?
They put everyone. But you know what? There is a person that I would have liked to share the screen that is in the movie. It's Sandra Bullock. I would have loved to be on set with her, and I couldn't. I love her. She's the best.
Oh yeah, awesome. Well, did you get to interact with any of the other stars? Because there was a lot of like different shoots, different scenes, yes. Or was your scene pretty much isolated?
Yeah, or I worked like the whole time with Bad Bunny. That was my scene partner. We were like co-workers, and that was everything we did. I had a scene with Brad Pitt that we couldn't shoot because he was isolated because of the whole pandemic situation. COVID was everywhere because we shoot in 2020. But so we did with his body double. So I missed that one. So I'm gonna meet him in the premiere.
So everything is really intense. Your scene's very, very intense. How many times did you guys have to shoot that? Was it a one take, several takes, 100 takes? I can't even comprehend because it was really intense. How many takes?
This is a funny story. The scene that I'm like out of the game was
spoiler.
Was just one shot, and I loved it. That moment on set was amazing for me because we're shooting, the camera's coming, and he was like, keep going, keep going, keep going. And I can hear the whole crew screaming and being like, this is like, everyone was so excited because apparently I was doing it great. And they were like, yes, 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 keep going, keep going. And it was just one shot. And David was so happy. He was so proud of me. He was like, I'm so like, you did a great job. Like usually this takes like a bunch of times, but you were so committed that this was like just one shot.
Wow, that's really impressive. Practical effects versus CG computer work. What your scenes, did they use a lot of like post stuff, or you're not sure yet because you haven't seen the movie, but you kind of have an idea? Did you see your scene yet? Have you seen your scene?
I haven't seen my scene like in post-production, but I'm pretty sure they did because I have a thing all like I have a whole thing from my face in order to make the thing happen. I just don't want to say it. You already saw
yeah.
it.
Well, hey, listen, you're wearing you're in costume, and this movie is very visual, right? So it's obvious, we've seen by the trailers that there's going to be a lot of stuff you have to act through, right? So compared to your other stuff that you've done, how challenging was it to act with all the prosthetics maybe and imagining things are there that are not there? How challenging was that for you?
It was very challenging. It was very, very challenging, and I love it. Like that was my first movie I ever booked. So everything, like I work in short films and commercials, and everything was like very simple and like a lot of dialogue. And this was like a lot of like drama and your body things going on. So, I mean, I just have a lot. It was challenging, but I was like having fun. I was like a kid playing, you know what I mean? So.
Look at what you just said. The first movie you ever booked, and you're with Brad Pitt. What is going on here?
I know. Dude, the same reaction I had.
What are the people around you saying?
I mean, my mom, like my sister, because I didn't tell anyone that I had that audition. I told my sister, I had an audition in a movie with Brad Pitt. I don't think I'm going to get it, but I just want to tell you that I'm auditioning for things that Brad Pitt is on. So that's a good starting. And she's like, you're going to get it. I'm like, no.
Just a little bit, yeah? A little bit? Yeah. Because this
And
is
then 3 weeks
Mhm.
after that, I got the call saying that I got the role, and I was like, okay, this is unbelievable. You know, I'm a girl from Cali, Colombia. Like, I grew up thinking that this kind of things that they don't happen, you know, to people like me or like whatever. But it did happen, and he was very excited. I'm very happy. I'm very lucky, and yeah.
it's not luck, it's skill, girl. You know, you could be there, and but you know what? If you're not doing it right, trust me, you one take that's impressive. What is your favorite kind of genres?
I love that question. My favorite genres are sci-fi, adventure, fantasy, superheroes. That's
Oh, so
every,
like the stuff in my background, you're like you're a nerd, like me.
yeah, yeah.
That's
I am a
great.
big nerd.
Yeah, could you name like what's your favorite? Like, what is there a particular movie that got you like I want to do this?
You know what? I decided to be an actor. I was watching Game of Thrones,
Hmm.
and I was like, man, I want to do that. Like, I really, really want to do. I want to be part of a world that is so majestic and wonderful. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I love all the franchises. Like, I'm a big Harry Potter fan. I love Marvel. I love DC. I love Star Wars. I love all of them. But like at the moment that I clicked the thing, like I want to do something like this. I want to be this kind of people, you know. And it was watching Game of Thrones, the Battle of the Bastards. That was an epic.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, a lot of people love of Game of Thrones. I want to ask you this question because you touched upon, and I'm kind of all over the place. I apologize for that. But you touched upon that you're Colombian, correct? And you didn't think this would happen to you being on a major film because this is a major film. No
Yes,
question asked. I mean, come on. You know, what advice would you give up and comers?
man, keep doing it.
Mhm.
Keep doing it. Like I've done 100 auditions, more than that. I've done so many auditions, and you never get that call. You're just just have to let go of those auditions and keep going. And it's gonna be that moment that you're gonna have that role that is gonna be the breakthrough
Yeah.
career thing. You know what I mean? And and yes, I never thought this will happen to me, but I never thought of giving up. You know what I mean? You know, I know
Yes.
like, it's hard to believe that you're gonna be one day, or like maybe too soon, in a movie with Brad Pitt. Maybe I thought about it like in 20 years, 10 years, but that this soon, I was like, what? Like, you can't give up. You have to keep doing it.
Well, I want to get to the point where like Brad Pitt says, I was in a movie with Andrea Muñoz. That's what
Yeah.
I want to see. You know what I'm saying? But come back, you know, to give us the interview. Now, listen, when you got the script, did they give you the entire thing or did they give you only your part? Because the movie goes, it's a ride. You know,
Oh
it's like,
yeah.
who done it? What's going on? Who's who? You know, what's going on? Is it something you got the entire script or
I
what
got the
is?
entire script. Yes. I got the
Mm,
entire script, so I knew exactly what was gonna happen. Like a friend of mine told me, like, you have to read the whole thing and then watch the movie, and you're gonna see how it's like magic to see how everything comes to reality. So I was like, fine. So I read the whole, like at the beginning, I didn't want to read it because I wanted to be a surprise. And then I sat down, I read the whole thing, and I was like, wow, I'm excited to see how this comes to reality.
were you able to keep any of the props from the production or how's that work?
No, I
I
wanted
won't
the
tell anyone if you did. I won't. Has this now? You're in Colombia. You say you're from Colombia. Has this inspired you to maybe move to the States and pursue future projects? Is there anything else you're working on that you would
oh,
like to share with our audience? Because I do believe, not just because you're here in front and you took the time with us, I do believe you have a great presence, not only in the film, but you do have one in front of us right here as we do this interview. So I would love to see more. What is there anything you're working on right now?
I live in LA. I'm
Mhm.
based in LA. So I moved from Colombia 5 years ago, and I'm here all the time. And right now we're very focused on the release of the movie, and see what opens, what doors this is gonna open for me and my team. There is some projects on the table, but with like everything that the movie is gonna bring, like we hope like a lot of things change, a lot of things gets better. And yeah, I've been working on other things in the past. They already came out, but yeah, like right now we're like focusing on the press of this movie and see how like this release is gonna affect my career, and it's gonna open. We hope that, like you say, it opens a lot of doors, and we can work, and I can work more and bring the Latin community to the screen. Come on, guys.
Yeah, more Latin. I happen to be Latin too, so I want to see that. But it's not only just including you, it's because you have the talent, which is number one. You have the talent, you have the presence. A lot of us do. We get ignored. We don't get thought of. You know, unfortunately, they think, hey, we're the people that clean up. No, we're not just that. We're podcasters, we're actors, we're lawyers, we're doctors, we're politicians, we're police, and everything like that. It's something, you know, we do good. We're good at everything. That's a thing. You know what I mean? And stuff. And the premiere, is that going to be in LA as well? Because we are giving out tickets, but I'm not sure where the premiere is going to be at.
Yes, the premiere is going to be the 1st of August, next Monday. So I'm ready. I have to get a nice dress. So yeah, it's going to be here in LA.
Awesome. Do you know what theater? I'll cut this part off. Chinese, hopefully.
No, it's not going to be the Chinese. It's going to be one in Culver City. I just don't remember the name.
Yeah. I think that's a beautiful theater. That's a really good theater. It's by the UCLA, right?
Yes, I think so. It's like very vintage, very cute.
Yeah, it's where Tarantino, across where Tarantino filmed Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yes.
And this film is kind of that style as well. Congratulations on the film. I'm going to conclude the interview here, but I'm going to be posting it on Nuke the Fridge. I'm going to be tagging you. Is there anyone, any social media people can follow you at?
Yes, I am in Instagram, Andrea Muñoz with an N and a Z, H-Y.
Thank you, Andrea, for the interview.
My
here.
full name is Andrea Muñoz Hoyos.
Nice. Yeah, you're going to do good. You're going to do good. H&M, I hope you're listening.
Yes.
Talk to you later. Thanks for the interview.
Thank you.